Hello viewers, I'm just about to take part in the most grueling car race in the world, the Nurburgring 24 hours. At least I was, until I got handed a notice that I'd been disqualified from the race. Now this video was supposed to go one very clear direction of me taking part in the biggest race of my career. However, that was now down the drain. Allow me to explain. Hello viewers, this video was meant to go very differently. I'm here at the Nurburgring 24. It was a race that I was meant to be competing in, but as you may have seen on my Twitter and Instagram, I was disqualified from this race. So I'm not going to be able to take part any longer, which is really sad because this was going to be the biggest race of my career to date. So let's jump into why I got disqualified and why I'm not able to now take part. And this definitely is not an excuse. So on the second qualifying session on Thursday night, I wanted to get some laps in the night, in the darkness, and as I was heading around the Whipperman section of the track, most of the way around the Nordschleife, I disobeyed a code 60 section of the track, which is basically you must go only 60 kilometers per hour and no faster. I just went way too fast. I was more than 145 kilometers per hour at that point, which is more than double the required speed. So it's really unfortunate. It is very strict, and that's just how it is here at the Nurburgring. It has to be strict to maintain the safety of the event. The event doesn't happen if we allow the standards to slip. So as hard as it is, I'm going to remain here at the event to support our team, number 150 Bilstein, and just do whatever I can. And you know what? This is the best sports car race in the world, so I'm going to do my best to enjoy it. The grid is forming up, as you can probably see right behind me. So let's probably head down, see the team, and see the race start. How you feeling, mate, ahead of the race?
Good, but not as good as it would have been with you.
I appreciate that.
That's the thing, really.
They had an offer to get a fourth driver, but they all said no.
No, we're a team.
Yeah.
So either with you or without you, with no one else.
Cheers, bro.
So
legends.
we'll do it next year.
Good luck, guys.
Got one more, mate.
Avenge me.
Got one more, yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Cheers. Car is on the grid. Finally got it here through the crowd of thousands of people. Again, it's exciting, but also a bit like, oh, I wish I was there. I wish I was in it, but. Yeah, Manny's starting the race. He's obviously our most experienced driver, so he's going to go out there, testing conditions, and see what's what. Hopefully we can just ease into this race. Half the GT3 grid there sort of came in for tyre change, so it's really mixed decisions going on at the moment. You can see by our mechanics, we're also not sure what to do. I think we might be bringing in a couple of cars.
Like up at my berg work, it looks really pretty wet around.
Okay, the car's just there serving a 90-second penalty because of me. There's still 23 hours and 50 minutes remaining, so plenty of time for us to make this up. Off and then that's it. And there you go, I'm Steve. A pleasure. Good to meet you.
I've seen your face on TV, I think, somewhere.
We did a video at Silverstone 2 years ago. You drove me in the Valkyrie. Yeah. So that was Nico Holgenberg, here with Ravenel, one of our sponsors, so good to see him. First big incident of the race. I think it's a Black Falcon car.
And although this looks a big incident, because it is a big incident, and then the Porsche coming along and not slowing down, that secondary impact is absolutely horrible.
It's a M4 GT4. It's not ours, but it is one of the Black Falcon cars. Yeah, it's all good.
Why didn't the other guy slow down?
It seems like there was fluid down on the track, and that's why they've gone wide. And there's so many things that can trip you up at this race. Have a good one, man.
Jimmy's just gone out onto the track. We are about 2 hours into the race and we are in P2. Guys in the lead, unsurprisingly, it's the team with Timo Glock, Timo Scheider, Blake Mullen and Peter Kate. So they're about a minute ahead of us, and their pace is really good. So the main competition so far is looking like it's going to be them, but obviously there's still a long, long way to go. Good luck, bro. Have a good one. The weather's changing. 4 hours in, he's taken the lead because the other team's pitted, but we're basically like 20 seconds off the lead, so still a really close fight with the number 145. Jimmer, great stint. How'd it feel?
Yeah, it was going really well, and so car is good. But I wasn't really pushing. I was just sort of rolling around. So many massive crashes. But yeah, and that last lap there, coming up towards Muck Curve, I just touched a bit of wet, and I just went into the barrier. It was a sideways hit, so really lucky. Yeah. I think just broke the rim. What introduction?
Well, you're still in it. We're still doing well. Good stuff. Well done. All right, 6 hours gone. Misha just pitted, as you can see. We've got our live stream camera, as you can see. Things are going well. Second place.
Amisha was having a very good battle for the race lead. The car on the right hand side there was the number 145. We had this big moment here, almost clattering into the Porsche. However, a moment later within the stint, Misha actually fought for the race lead in a direct battle coming out of Arenberg. Then later on in the stint, you could see that there was a massive deterioration in the weather conditions and visibility was becoming extremely hard to come by. This was the main straight on the Grand Prix circuit, and it's anyone's guess where to brake for that first corner. And no surprise that eventually it would be red flagged and we would have to wait until the morning to see how this race would progress.
Guys, look at this. I'm up on the roof of the Nurburgring pit building. This is the view. There's cars out there somewhere. I think you might be able to... There's one. But yeah, we're racing in this. Love it. All right, heading onto the grid. You can see how much more sparse it is in terms of the amount of cars. There's so many less cars in the race still. Just how foggy it is. The visibility is still really bad on the GP circuit, so we just got to wait for this to clear up, then the race can get back underway. It's going to be a much shorter race than 24. This is our rival car just across the road. I think they still have a penalty to serve. We are going to head on to the Ravenel Ferris wheel. I'm really interested to see the view up here, which will be nothing. Yeah, it's going to be really bad. Can we see anything? This was €6, very well spent. Yeah, we just got confirmation on the board that we're going to start in a moment. 5 formation laps behind the safety car, very slow. So the race isn't beginning, but at least something's happening. Cars are starting up, race is going to get underway.
Ja, zum Glück schon noch, aber von dem her, ja, hoffen wir auch, dieser schöner Platz.
So Manny was sent out into the car to drive 5 very slow and painful laps in the hope that the weather would clear up and we'd be able to go racing. All we could do was wait in the garage and await the news. It was a long and anxious moment here, but eventually we had some clarification.
All right. Okay, so we just got the news. There's not going to be a restart. I think that's going to be second place for us. A bit of a weird one.
It was a weird one.
The Nurburgring 7 hours.
Exactly.
We've got on the podium, second place. It's really good, but it feels like we could have got more. It feels like we were wishing that it had restarted, you know.
Der zu dem Zeitpunkt mit Abstand der schnellste war, der die Niederrunde 4, 5, 6, 7 noch 2 Minuten später dieser Ab in der hätten heute diese 5.
An euch, liebes Publikum, danke an alle Sportwarte, danke an die Fahrer der Intervention Cars. Jetzt
Got away from the boss. Right, we have our trophy presentation. It feels so weird to be in here because, I mean, the race was only 7 hours and then I didn't do anything. Well, I mean, I did 2 laps in quali. So it counts.
Okay, here we go, and smiling, big smile.
It feels really weird to have this. I mean, guys did a great job to finish second and, you know, in the shout for the race win. Didn't quite happen, but it's just a weird race. It feels really weird being here. We've got to come back, even if we did win it, if it's not a proper 24-hour race. So
You're not going to believe this, guys, right? It's 3:50, so the race was meant to end at 4. We called it 1 hour early, and the fog is cleared. It's only gone and cleared itself, hasn't it? To be honest, this isn't the race that really anyone wanted. We've only had 7 hours of racing. I didn't have any. You know, we've got to end it on a positive. Bilstein, thank you so much for giving us the chance to even compete in this. Thank you all for the support. It's been mega this weekend, you know, after what happened on Thursday. That was the N24 from my very strange perspective. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.